You sound like a fucking idiot. I have stopped myself from doing a morning in my life type of vloggy content thing for probably like a year now, because I was like, there's no point. Like, my morning is just this. Like, I look like this for 90% of my morning until I go to work. And I was like, nobody wants to see that. It's not cute, it's not aesthetic, it's not good shots, there's not going to be like really interesting cutesy little cinematic moments. No. But then I realized that the people that I like to watch are the people who are not aesthetic and the people who are just setting up a camera and kind of yapping. So here we are. Anyways, time check. It is currently 7 in the morning. I'm going to take you through literally everything that I do before work, including some of the work that I get done. I do a little bit of work for my social media, for my app on this side in the morning. And so that's kind of why I have to get everything out of the way super early so that I have time to actually do that. And then I will show you when I get home from work my little routine for mostly just working on app stuff, because that's kind of my priority right now. So that's pretty much all it is. I do a lot of like time blocking and a lot of just trying my best to kind of go into like 30-minute focus zones. So that's what we're gonna work on today. So far this morning, I have gone to the gym. I did a back day today. Actually, no, I did a little pull day today. So I did back and biceps. I'm trying out a new program that I'm actually trying to put in the app right now. So you're probably gonna see me working on it later today. But I'm really liking it so far. And the whole rest of this week, I've also been trying out workouts from the program. And I have been so sore. My legs are still toasted from yesterday. And I don't know how I'm gonna do legs tomorrow. So I also think what almost stopped me from doing this is the fact that the walls in this apartment are so thin. Like, I literally could just hear my neighbor walking out of the door, locking her door, and like walking down the hallway. Like, that is so embarrassing. So like, these people can definitely hear me, but I'm also like, why do I care? I do the exact same thing every single day. And I know that some people find that really boring, but I'm like that in every single area of my life. Like, I have been eating the same meals for probably 6 months straight now, and I don't get bored of them. I still enjoy them. I still think they taste good. I still crave them. Like, it's crazy. And that's why I feel almost embarrassed as like someone who has been in the fitness space for almost 10 years now, because I'm just like, I just do the same shit. Like, it's so boring. But then I realize that like there are people out there who probably have the same kind of style or preference as me, and they want to do things that are boring. They want to do the same thing every single day, and maybe, I don't know, maybe I can inspire somebody. I have no idea what my hair is going to turn out like today, because I'm on day 3 hair right now, and I got really sweaty yesterday, so it is not looking like it's going to be in my favor. So I'm thinking we're going to have to do like a half up, half down situation. I almost feel like having wavy hair is worse than having like super curly hair, because there's literally no telling what's gonna happen to it every single day. I have super low porosity hair, so the water just kind of like sits on top of it when I spray it. So that's why I really focus on the squeezing, I guess. So I feel like I'm like getting the water like in there, you know? So I pretty much just treat this brush like it's a curling iron. And then when I get to the bottom, I do a little twist. I also feel like this side is so much harder because I'm right-handed, so I can't ever get the twist right. So, fun fact about me, I actually literally crawl back into bed to meditate, because the whole point is to be comfy and to relax. Where else am I gonna do that? My bed is the best place. So this is not aesthetic, this is not cute, and I probably look like someone's grandma when I do this, but I'm okay with that. Okay, I'm a little bit behind schedule, but that is okay. I'm gonna do like a quick dry of mostly the top half of my hair so that I can throw it up and half up, half down before I leave for work. Okay, this is as dry as it's gonna get. I'm gonna let it just kind of sit while I do some work. Normally, I would take a claw clip if I was leaving my hair down today and put it right here to just like let it, I don't know, get some volume while it dries. I also try to just like not touch it because it gets really frizzy, but it is what it is. Like I said, I time block pretty much every single morning that I have a different thing that I'm working on work-wise. So today I'm really focused on scripting out the next few videos that I have, because I kind of stopped scripting. I kind of started to do, I'd say my last 10 videos or so were more of just kind of like a stream of consciousness with a few bullet points that I really wanted to talk about, but I wasn't like scripting them out the way that I was scripting out the first probably 20 videos that I posted. And I kind of feel like when I was watching my videos back, I liked the ones that were more scripted a lot better because I just felt like I had a better sense of direction. So we're going to attempt to go back to it, or at least get a really solid outline of the next few videos that I want to do, because I've recorded 3 in the last 2 weeks and I've scrapped all 3 of them. They were horrific to watch back. I watched them back and was just like, you sound like a fucking idiot. Or like worse, I sounded like I was trying to pretend like I knew too much, if that makes sense. I was watching them and I was like, you were actually insufferable. Like, this is crazy. So yeah, anyways, let's go make some breakfast. I eat it while I do my little work block, so. Okay, so for a time check, it is 7:45 and I would like to be working right now, unfortunately. So this does mean I'm a little bit behind, but I still will have like a pretty solid 30 to 45 minute work block right now, which is gonna be really nice. And this breakfast doesn't take me long to cook. I just use this microwavable bacon from Trader Joe's. When it comes to food or nutrition or anything like that, I am just such a firm believer in doing what works for you. So I know for some people, they're like, ew, you use microwavable bacon? That's so bad. But like, if that's the only way that I'm gonna get that protein in the morning, then I'm gonna fucking do it, because there's no point in me being like, okay, well, in order to actually be fit, I have to make my own bacon, or I have to fully cook a chicken sausage in the morning. If that's what I had to do, I wouldn't do it. So I don't, because it's not realistic. And the whole point is to be realistic and to find things that actually work for you and are going to actually help you get closer to your goals. I told myself, oh, you have to go all the way in and you have to fully do this and cook every single meal entirely yourself. I would not do it. And I wouldn't hit any of my goals because I was making them super unattainable and something that I can't ever actually commit to. So is it obviously probably a little bit better to actually make all of your own food? Yeah, obviously. But at the end of the day, I would rather do this and have just microwavable bacon than to be like, oh, I have to stop at McDonald's or Dunkin' Donuts on the way to work because I didn't eat. Like, you know what I mean? I love this. It's like, I don't know, elote seasoning from Trader Joe's, but it is delicious. Bon appetit, bitches. The way that this is like the first time in the entire video that I have somewhat decent lighting going on, that's crazy. So pretty much I'm going to sit here and eat my breakfast and do some work at the same time, which is, wow, that steam is crazy. Okay, so my goal is to script 3 videos right now, so I'm gonna lock in real quick and try to knock them out. So I actually only finished scripting 1 video, which is very unfortunate, but it did take me a really long time because this one is going to be like a full physical glow up guide, talking about like everything I've done to glow up over the years and like what I'm doing currently. So it took a lot out of me and I spent pretty much an entire 45 minutes just brain dumping everything and trying to get a solid outline of this video, and I actually did finish it, so I'm very happy with that. But I am going to have to probably script a lot this weekend, which is fine by me. Anyways, I am now actually officially late for work, so I'm gonna go to work and then I will come back when I'm done and we will touch base on my afternoon nighttime productivity routine. I'm home from work and the hair was not hairing today, so we are just gonna let it. But this was my outfit of the day. I had a red leather jacket on, but it's like 80 degrees right now. It was freezing this morning, which is very common obviously for Arizona, but like, how do you dress for this? Like, I have armpit sweat right now. Are you kidding me? Anyways, I'm home from work and it's time for another work block. I think I'm going to work on trying to fully finish out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna fully try to finish out. Actually, I don't know what I'm gonna. I'm really torn between if I want to finish another layout of a program or if I want to finish the program that I was already working on my app. I'm gonna show you like the behind the scenes of it and just kind of like what the process is like. I use a web-based app builder to build my app, so it's basically like I'm just creating a bunch of like web pages and then intertangling them together. This might be so gross, but I found this like M&M mini thing in my purse this morning and I was like, absolutely. Anyways, I'm waiting on my boyfriend to get off work. It's currently 2:55 and he's gonna be off at like probably like 6, maybe 6:30. So I'm gonna have to eat something before then because I'm not gonna survive. But this is just for funsies, so cheers! Ooh. You are lying if you say that there's any other way to eat the mini M&Ms other than taking like a shot, because that is iconic. Anyways, I need a cute fun beverage to get me through my work block because obviously, so I'm thinking it's a cranberry fizz kind of day. I'm almost out of these and obviously they're seasonal, so I'm kind of sad about it because I only have 3 more after this, but gotta get a good crack. Nice. I need a straw. Delicious. So to build my app, I use a platform called Movement. I don't know why I couldn't think of that right now, but I think what I'm going to do, I need to finish duplicating some workouts so that I can add them into programs, which is just a really tedious and annoying task, but has to be done, unfortunately. So, and because I'm not doing it fully by myself, I don't have as much customization as I would like, but it gets the job done, you know? So basically for each one of my programs, I have like 6 to 8 versions of that same program. So for example, today we're working on my build program. So for that one, I have a 4-day, 5-day, and 6-day version. But in that, I also have a repeater version where you do the same workouts the entire 12 weeks. And then I have like a shifter version, which is like you switch up the workouts every 4 weeks. So like there's 3 phases. In those 3 phases, you repeat the workouts for those 4 weeks, and then you switch for the next 4 and then switch or whatever. But because of that, there's a lot of duplicating programs that I have to do to like duplicate it and then change it to fit that exact format, and then it's just like really tedious, honestly, and I'm sure there's a better way to do it, but I haven't figured it out. So because I have my build program up right now. I have just the 5-day version and the 4-day version to make. But I could also start on the body recomp program and then do the basis. No, I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish one program and then I'm gonna go on to the next. What the fuck? Okay, we're gonna be here for a minute. So I am going to put on a cutie little playlist because otherwise I won't focus. My vibe is either like these 2 playlists being next to each other is just like really fitting. Like my vibe is either like main character moments or like villain arc, and that villain arc is definitely my gym playlist normally, but sometimes when I really have to lock in and get some work done, it hits. So I'm kind of feeling like that's gonna be the vibe. And unfortunately, this playlist absolutely ruined my Spotify Wrapped. Like I looked like I had the music taste of an emo, aggressive gym bro, and it just was not the vibe. So I couldn't even share it. I couldn't even post my Spotify Wrapped on social media because it was all just concerning, honestly. Anyway, it is time to lock in. Oh, okay, so possibly the best thing about having like time blocks where you can like zone in and actually like get shit done is that you get so many ideas during this time. So I constantly have to just have like paper here to write down stuff that I think of while I'm doing it, because while I'm working on something, I'm always getting ideas on other things that are related to that. And so I think I just had like a 15-minute moment in there where I was just like writing shit down. I was like, oh my god, wait, I can do this, and then I can do this, and then like my brain is just like, wow, my mind, I love her, incredible. Anyways, I just finished all 6 versions of the build, like strength building program, and so the last thing that I'm gonna do is just kind of get the layout done. Now I already have this layout pretty much done because I did make a similar program already in the past, but I've just updated it and made it better. So the major con of trying to build an app is the fact that I'm constantly having to test things out on my phone and like figure out what the fuck is going on. Okay, let me see here. Last thing we're gonna do together is I'm just going to pretty much make like the first week of this
and show it to you. I've got to redo a lot of the graphics on here because I don't really love them. I actually kind of hate them. Actually, I'm gonna redo all of the graphics right now because I can't stand to look at these for any second longer. So I think that's actually what I'm just gonna do for the rest of the night, is remaking all of these graphics. Let me show you what we're working with right now. So at the current moment in my last update thing, I kind of went to more of like this, like, what's the word? Freaking this, you know what I mean? Like this kind of like retro-ish vibe. But what I am kind of switching to, so like this is kind of the area that I'm going towards. It's more of like a just simple, clean, like moment, and getting rid of all of these little guys. Which I know I feel like graphics are probably one of the last things I should be focused on right now, but the way that I see it, this program that I'm remaking right now is going to be kind of the template for all my other programs, so I'd rather get all the graphics to look the way I want them to now, so that when I make all the other programs, I don't have to do as much work. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna actually just sign off here and keep working on this for the rest of the night. And if you want to see anything else in the app building world or anything like that, again, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm kind of just making it up as I go, but 2025 is the year that I'm 100% launching this, and I am really, really excited. And hopefully by March, I'm gonna have some beta testers that are going to really just drill into me and tell me what I can fix, and then we're gonna see what happens with it. I'm very excited about it, and that's pretty much all I've got for you. Again, this is a very different kind of video for me because I usually just like sit down talking more educational, personal development type of things, but I thought that it would be fun to just start sharing more shit, because especially if TikTok goes away, what else are we gonna be doing other than just watching people's vlogs? So I hope you like my face because you're gonna be seeing a lot more of it. So with all that being said, I will see you next time.